Hey everybody, Economic Ninja here. Hope you're doing well. The XRP army gets what I'm about to tell you, but for those of you that don't, I'm going to explain using some very sound logic and hopefully in a way that most of you understand why XRP is about to go into the stratosphere. I have been invested in XRP since early 2017, late 2016, around that time frame. I saw it a long time ago and understood the fundamentals. I'm going to read two stories. The second one is complete fire. The first one's great. But I have to say, I just got off the phone with a friend that said, I missed the boat. I wish I would have bought it. And I said, well, do you believe that in your lifetime, you will see a $100 XRP price? He goes, oh, yeah. And I said, then why don't you buy it? Well, because I'm afraid that I got in too late. And that is that emotion. That is what I tried to solve by teaching people how to trade crypto. I watched my personal, in 2017, my trading account would go up by 100 grand. It would go down by 125. And it taught me so much about the emotions of trading. It was insane. Technical analysis is one thing, another whole thing outside of TA, because people in technical analysis trading, they don't understand the fundamentals. Most of them don't. As a matter of fact, I know of a really solid trader that says, I do not understand the macro. I don't get it. I just trade the charts. And I said, like something like this came out of the blue with that person. And with my friend that said he missed the boat, I said, well, tell me why you would buy it today. And the only answer he could give is because it's going to go up in the future. That's not the reason why you should invest in something. You should understand fundamentals. And what I'm about to share with you is going to blow your mind. I hope it does. If it doesn't, let me know down below. So the first story, I've got two, is out of Cointelegraph. And as of right now, XRP is hitting $1.87. It was in the $1.90 range. I think it topped at $1.93 overnight. Type 1 if you lost sleep last night looking at the price of XRP. And do me a favor and hashtag XRP if you own XRP, okay? And if you don't, let me know down below too. So XRP price chases $2 after bull flag breakout leads to new 2024 high. It says XRP moves closer to 2% or $2 as new partnerships and a fresh round of trading volumes help send the altcoin to a new 2024 high. Now, it's not just retail investors looking at these trading volumes, it's also institutional investors. And just, there are a lot of institutions in the world right now that have been slowly picking up Bitcoin while the SEC had a stranglehold on Ripple. I know you don't understand that. It's the truth. It'll come out in the news before you know it. But I'm sure Gary Gensler, you're going to find out wherever he goes to work. And do me a favor and say, I agree with the ninja if you believe this. Wherever Gary Gensler goes to work will probably be the company, and I'm throwing this out there, I hope that it doesn't happen, that these companies are watching. It will be the place that has been buying up a ton of XRP while it was suppressed under Gary Gensler's rule. All right. So if you agree with that, say I agree with the ninja. And the reason why we want to do this is because there are actually, I know it sounds crazy, there are people from Blackstone, BlackRock, and some of the larger corporations in the world that watch this channel. I have been made privy to this information in all kinds of different ways, either phone calls, personal appearances, or requests for meetings. I'm not joking. I'm just a dude with a broak and a dream that messes with a rubber chicken. Just saying. But the truth is these institutions and these investors see where the volume of views are going. And as much as YouTube in the last year has tried to suppress the channel, they can't deny it, so they watch it. So I'm putting whatever company wants to hire Gary Gensler on notice. Okay, the guy's paid the reverse of a shill, and he suppressed the price and hurt a lot of people. Didn't hurt me because I had my stuff in a private wallet. Oh, by the way, there's a link down below to Trezor's sale, a direct link. That is how I store mine. I use the Model T to store my XRP. There are other models that are newer. I just really like the Model T. Link down below to that, and the link down to the Black Friday sale is about to end. Like 90% off of most of my courses, including there's the Bitcoin Accelerator course that teaches you how to buy XRP and all that stuff. All right, from knowing nothing, and the trading course, which has helped a lot of people. So I believe that Gary Gensler is going to go to work for one of these big companies. We're going to find out later, oh, they were buying a ton of XRP. And the cool thing is, when their wallet's revealed, all of us that understand blockchain technology and the ledger, we can go find out, oh, you were buying it while Gary was keeping it suppressed. This is really sad news, but I believe it's going to be true. So it says XRP rallied to an all year-to-date high of $1.68. That's so yesterday, right? We're now well over that. Check this out. This is why I wanted to read this. XRP active accounts rise 100% in November. While XRP price has increased 232% over the past 30 days, its on-chain metrics also demonstrate a positive resurgence. Data from XRP Scan highlighted that the number of active accounts or unique senders on the XRP network increased from 15,592 on November 1st to as high as 47,000 and change on November 16th. So what we have seen in just a mere 16 days, we have seen a tripling of the amount of dormant wallets become active again, whether they're sending XRP to sell it on an exchange because they're super pumped. There probably was a bad decision because it's up a lot higher now. We get it. We all have that problem, right? Or they're purchasing more and putting them in the wallets. So a resurgence in the usage. Now that is a solid fundamental when you're talking about looking at an investment to purchase, right? Is there a use case for it? Yes. Is there an uptick in understanding, knowledge, or using of that product? XRP right now is checking all those boxes. Now, this is the story that's complete fire, all right? And this is huge, and I'm going to explain it. I'm going to read it, and then I'm going to explain its fundamentals here. So let's do this. Of course, let's go. Here we go. All right. This is out of Fox Business. Now, remember, CNBC, Fox, and all of them have been covering XRP and Ripple for a long time. Ripple being that they've been having the CEO, Brad Garlinghouse, on their channels because they know how big of a deal this is, and a lot of insiders are buying this stuff. So, this story out of Fox, Ripple is poised for New York approval of stablecoins set to enter regulated U.S. crypto market. All right. So the government loves to regulate things, right? Because they want to put a chokehold on a company to be able to tell them what they can and can't do. All right. Think DEI. Probably shut down this video right now. But my point being is that it's true. That is the facts. Okay. Another thing about blockchain is that there has to be for real viability and excitement and usability of that blockchain, there has to be a stable coin attached to it. All right. Most people cannot get past the fact that Bitcoin is doing this, even though it's doing this. Because of adoption. Sorry, that was my turkey gobbler. Sorry, turkey gobbler. Point being is this. Sorry, I get joking around, but I'm in a good mood right now. We're all making a ton of money, right? If you're making a ton of money right now, type 10. You're watching your digits go up, type 10. This is a big deal because Bitcoin didn't really explode onto the scene until Tether came out, even though we all know that Tether is just a money printing scheme to go buy more Bitcoin. This is a reality. Okay. Well, Ripple is actually different. And this is where Trump, and I put him on the thumbnail for a reason. This is where this gets really real. Trump has already met with Brad Garlinghouse. Trump has figured out, so you're an American company. So he loves America. And I do too. If you love America, type it down below. But my point being is that he's seeing the government attack, and Trump knows that anytime the government's attacking something, it's because they're trying to hide something from coming out in the open, truth. They're trying to do something bad where, so they're hiding this. Okay. If you agree with that, type yes. If you don't agree with it, say no. That is not what the government does. They're just going after legitimate crooks. All right. It's not like, Nixon. All right. So what happens is he sees this as in America. He sees it's being attacked. And now there's a stable coin that is going to be approved. It's set to start on December 4th. Okay. We're getting close, guys. And it brings a total new functionality to the platform. Let me give you an example. Forever, we've been talking about how XRP will be used in cross-border transactions. So from bank to bank, and Ripple has been helping central banks around the world develop their digital currency, okay, which is different than a fiat system. Even though, let's say, right now there's only, I think, 3.4 trillion US dollars, the actual physical bills that you hold. I don't got any of that crap right here. Oh, yeah, I do. I got this. All right, so there's only about 3.4 trillion. If you added up all these dollars, all the 20s, all the 5s in circulation around the world right now, okay? That might be an old number, but it's about that much. But if you look at our national debt, how much is our national debt? Type it down below. It's a lot more than this, right? And then when you consider how much is outside of our national debt, it's just insane, right? I wouldn't be surprised if we're at $250 billion. Okay. So that's its own system. Well, if only 3.4 trillion of those are in physical form, the rest are in digital. Well, that's different than a digital currency. Actually, I know it sounds crazy, even though the digits get transferred back and forth, they're getting back and transferred back and forth through a system called Swift. It's an antiquated text messaging app from the 60s, 50s or 60s that shows one bank, hey, the ninja's going to send 4 pieces of crap over to the other bank. And it goes, okay, we'll let the other bank know. Hey, other bank, you got $4 coming. The other bank's like, sweet, 4 more things of crap coming my way. Well, XRP, Ripple has been developing XRP and these other digital currencies around the world to sit on top, right on top of the XRP blockchain. And for a bank to send its new fancy digital currency, and I hope I'm explaining this really well. Oh, look at this. Jay Bravo's here. He's in the house. He's showing up on the scene. Everyone say hi to Johnny. For them to sit there and move those currencies at lightning speed, by the way, they would have to buy some XRP and pay XRP to move the XRP machine. Let's just pretend I'm just trying to break this down real easy. And then that currency, let's say one bank wants to send 1 billion digital, let's call them the Amero. All right, that's digging deep into some conspiracies. The Ameros, and they want to send 1 billion of those over to Germany. They would put them onto the XRP blockchain. Well, check this out. That's been going on and that's getting ready. And that's high level finance. This stablecoin, what this stablecoin represents is something much, much bigger. At first, it's going to move in between multiple crypto exchanges, right? Everyone's going to be able to lock in RLUSD, and they're going to know that is backed. It's backed. Think about this. This is a government approved and regulated stablecoin, and as per these regulations, Ripple needs to maintain a certain amount of dollars and or treasuries and bonds to back each one of those coins. Okay, this is a big deal. All right, like, has anyone gone after Tether yet? Do you think all the money is backing Tether? Like, I'm serious. This is a big deal because Tether, I believe, is a horrible money printing scheme that's being hidden to make a lot of wealthy people even wealthier. And they don't have they don't have what's truly there. All right. And so this is a totally different game. They're going to come in like a firestorm because they've already went through this massive fight with the SEC and the government. So you don't think they're going to sit there and go, hey, you know what? Let's screw everybody over. Let's print a bunch of these stable coins and not have them backed, right? So here's the thing. And look at this. Somebody's saying right here, see if it's super chat. If you could equally give the entire population the entire supply of XRP, you could only give them 2 per person. Now, let that sink in for a second, because a lot of people can't get past how many XRP have been made into existence. All right. Like, it's they all, oh my gosh, it's so many. But that number, they've all been pre-mined, is going down every single day, because every time there's a transaction, a little bit of the transaction fee. You know, when I told you one bank is sending 1 billion Ameros over to another bank, well, they need a little bit of XRP. And when I say a little bit, I'm not joking. Right now, what's an XRP cost right now? 26 cents, maybe, if that. No, it's not even that. It's whatever. It's something stupid, and it takes 3 seconds to send that $1 billion. Well, out of that little bit of XRP, a little bit gets destroyed of that little bit. And so when this goes into play, there's going to be a ton more transactions. If you look at the amount of transactions daily that happen with Tether, it's absolutely mind-boggling when they're going back and forth between exchanges. Well, that's how this stable coin is going to start. It's going to be going back and forth between exchanges, but then it gets even better. You see, banks are going to go, well, we're already learning about XRP. We're already working with Ripple. We're going to go ahead and just pick up some of these stable coins. And why wouldn't? Now think about this. 3 years ago, there was tons of news. Citibank, JP Morgan, all these banks were starting their own blockchain networks, and they failed. Every single one of them failed. You don't hear about them anymore because they failed. Because why would you reinvent the wheel when you could just use something else and save a ton of money? So now that this is going to be regulated by the government, it's going to go live, I believe, on the 4th of December. You're going to sit there and see all these banks go, why wouldn't we just buy up these RUSLDs? Buck. Let's go throw them in our treasury. We got some XRP along with it. And why don't we start using this system to move money from banks to banks? So let's say, check this out. Nobody's probably talking about this. And if you've heard people talk about this, say, yeah, this is old news. But put this. Let's say JP Morgan gets a deal with a handful of other big banks. The Federal Reserve gets together and goes, "Hey, look, let's just offer some really cheap wires, and I mean, like, cheap wires. You guys can compete. So we'll send the money, the US dollars, but they're tied to RLUSD or whatever, blanking on the acronym, in lightning fast time, and then we'll tell them, hey, we'll charge you only $10 for the wire instead of $25. I see that coming. But anyway, all that aside, that's a little bit of a rabbit hole. This is a really big deal. So check this out. New York's top crypto regulator is close to greenlighting a new stablecoin issued by cross-border payments company Ripple. Fox Business has learned. People close to the matter say that the New York Department of Financial Services has indicated to Ripple it will approve the product, and the company is eyeing a possible launch date of December 4th. If approved, as expected, Ripple will be allowed to legally offer its stablecoin called RLUSD to the public, positioning itself as a major player in New York's regulated digital finance market and the wider stablecoin ecosystem. Press officials for Ripple and Financial Services Department, known by its acronym NYDFS, had no comment. Let me also explain that we're already looking at Ripple working on this RLUSD to work on the Cardano network, which is going to be a huge boost for them. And that's why the price has exploded. If you own ADA, just let me know down below. Type in hashtag ADA for me. The reason why is because they needed a stablecoin as well. So this whole time, XRP has not had a stablecoin, and you're seeing the adoption. You're seeing what Ripple's been doing. And it's almost like they've been waiting for this to the very end after the SEC decision. And you see, now they have the SEC on the run to the point where they've got the head cheese quitting and running to go somewhere else. And hopefully by this video, the BlackRock and Blackstone guys are going, you know what? We may not want to put that guy in our company because he's going to bring us too much heat. You know, I think Gary did his job and he can go retire and go sit on some vacation, some beach somewhere, knowing he took a lot of people's money. It cost a lot of people a lot of money, and it really pisses me off. And so hopefully you could just go retire and have a nice life, Gary. I don't wish any ill harm on you, but you shouldn't go work as an advisor to a big corporation making hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, knowing that you're there for all the inside tips and tricks of how the SEC screws people. I think that's horrible. Guys, if you agree with that, type 100 down below. It shows me that you made it to the end of the video, and it shows me that you agree with that. I don't want to see Gary Gensler go make more money off of the hard-earned savings that he lost to people's when they shut down XRP around the world. Hey, a shout out to the discount below. It's 100. It's like almost 90% off of most of my courses. But in there, if you want to learn about investing safely into XRP, how to store it safe, purchase it safe, all that stuff, I think the course is $96 right now. It's the Bitcoin 101 Accelerator. There's the Crypto Trader Pro course. So many people have made a lot of money off of that in learning the fundamentals, technical analysis, and fundamentals of crypto in that course. And then I've got, obviously, shout out the Leans and Deeds. There's a lot of people with a lot of money that you're not going to know what to do with it. And I'm going to tell you what, I'm going to show people this year in 2025 how to make stupid money in real estate in a way that 99% of investors have no clue how to buy real estate this way. And there's a lot bigger than this sub too. All right, I hope you got something for this. Here, real quick, a little shout out. Thanks, the Beacon, for the super chat. If you can give 2 persons and it requires 10 XRP to create a wallet, that means you need to buy it off 6 people to create a wallet and hold 2 XRP. Look, thanks, Kat, for the super chat. Everyone needs to know this too. And this is another thing, because I actually opened up a couple of old wallets and I saw all my empty XRP wallets, because I had a lot of them. And there's 10 XRP, 10 XRP, 10 XRP. And that's because XRP has a rule right now: to open up a wallet, you must lock up 10 XRP to keep that wallet active. Now, that rule will change as XRP goes up exponentially. They're going to change it. David Schwartz has already talked about that, CTO of Ripple. That is an obvious thing. But what's crazy is how many of those wallets will have 10 sitting around when it's 100, 1,000, and even $10,000. And yeah, you heard me right. I do believe there is a day sometime in the future, and this is long off, that XRP will be $10,000 each. And that has to do with the burn. And what's crazy is people couldn't even fathom it going up that much. But when you look at the market cap of XRP right now, and you look at the market cap of Apple or Nvidia, you'll start to see why this is going to be start to move higher and higher and then blow past it, because we're not talking about a crypto anymore. We're talking about a way of moving wealth and money every day, every second, all over the world. It's a big market. It's a lot bigger than Apple, Walmart, Nvidia. Think about it. It's the biggest. You're no longer in Kansas anymore. And that is a reference to the Federal Reserve, the Wizard of Oz, and what's coming next. The Economic Ninja is out.